This video will show you how to manage financial items such as visits, medical supplies, and other items being posted to the general ledger. These items can be accessed by clicking on Library and selecting Chart of Accounts. The Chart of Accounts contains the list of records that represent the financial transactions that can be used in the system. These items are used throughout the software in areas such as the visit frequency, the scheduler by patient and caregiver, patient's ledger, and also claims. Implementing the Chart of Accounts can assure accurate quarterly and year-end reports, utilization of proper procedure codes and reimbursement rates for different insurance carriers, and assist in scheduling by detailing specific types of visits. To add a new account, click New. You can choose to have the software automatically assign a code for the account or manually create one of your own. This is the initial entry screen, and depending on the account type selected, your options on the screen may change. Selecting a payment or adjustment account type will remove the fee schedule and alternate procedure code options because they are not needed for those account types. Procedure revenue represents an item that is usually billable. For example, performed visits and medical supplies. Other charge items represent transactions that are usually non-billable, such as missed visits. The user code is a code that was initially selected when we created the account. Enter in the description of the account, for example SN Visit, and select the proper account type. In this case, we're going to select procedure revenue. The standard code would be the revenue code assigned to the item. In this case, the revenue code for skilled nursing is 551. For additional revenue codes, please refer to your billing manual for the proper codes. We'll mark the account as billable and also mark the account as active. Then enter in the group for the account. Since this is a skilled nursing visit, I will attach this to the skilled nursing group. Then select the unit type. Since this is a normal visit, I will choose visit as the unit type. There are many other types such as hourly visits, and you can create a separate account for those types of visits. Just make sure the description notes that it is an hourly visit so there is no confusion when selecting visit types in the scheduler. The fee schedules for the different insurance companies, which are set up in the agency setup, are filled out at the bottom of the account. The usual fee is the charge. The reimbursement is the expected amount or contracted amount for the type of service, and the cost would be filled out to note how much the type of service costs the agency to determine profitability through our reports. Alternate procedure codes, whose companies are again set up in the agency setup, can be placed here for additional billing codes. In this case, the HCPCS code for SN under Medicare is G0154. Again, refer to the accompanied billing manual for the insurance company you are billing to for the proper codes. And once you are finished, click Save to save the account. In addition to visits, the Chart of Accounts list also stores the medical supplies being used. To add in new medical supplies to the software, click on the Add-in list. Medical supplies can be searched for using the search filter, and more than one can be added at a time by clicking on the checkboxes on the left. Supplies can then be added as non-wound care, which would assign the revenue code of 270, or as wound care, which would assign the revenue code of 623. Once you have selected the supplies from the list, click on Import Medical Supplies. You will be prompted that the supplies were imported successfully and be shown the corresponding code. The final step would be to edit the supplies and add in the usual fee and the cost, and click Save to save your changes. The Chart of Accounts is the only area where assigned codes can be changed. For example, I would like to change an automatically assigned code to a customized code. I would then highlight the account and click on Replace Code. I would then enter in the desired code and click on OK to change the code. And that is how to add new visits, new medical supplies to the software, and modify codes in the chart of accounts list. To close out of the list, click Close.